Hey Angelina, have you ever just yearned for an escape? Not just a vacation, but a real, immersive experience where nature wraps around you like a warm blanket and every meal feels like a story.
Oh, Adon, you're speaking my language. Especially after this past year, I'm practically dreaming of somewhere that feels truly unique, far from the everyday hustle. What have you got up your sleeve?
Well, I stumbled upon this absolute gem in Finnish Lapland, deep in a place called Mennisjärvi. It's home to something truly special, the Kota Restaurant, right next to Hotel Korpikartano. And honestly, it sounds like pure magic.
Kota? That sounds so intriguing. What exactly is a Kota restaurant? I'm picturing something very traditional, very Nordic.
You're spot on. Imagine a traditional Lappish-style hut, warm and inviting, that serves as a restaurant. It's not just a dining room, it's an experience. The main event inside is this incredible open fire right in the middle. Up to 50 people can dine around it, which is pretty amazing.
50 people around an open fire? That immediately conjures images of cozy gatherings, shared laughter, and incredible aromas. I mean, usually open fires are for camping, right? This sounds like a luxurious version of that.
Exactly. It's that rustic, authentic feel, but elevated. They use that open fire not just for ambiance, but for cooking too. Their menus include things like glow-fried salmon, which I can only imagine is out of this world delicious when cooked over a real flame like that.
Glow-fried salmon? My mouth is watering already. There's something so primal and satisfying about food cooked directly over fire, isn't there? It adds a whole other layer of flavor and connection to the meal.
Absolutely. It's not just about eating, it's about making memories. The description says the open fire is all you need to create an unforgettable memory, and I can totally see why. Imagine the flickering light, the warmth, the conversations flowing easily you need.
And this is in Lapland, so I'm thinking winter, right? I'm picturing snowdrifts outside, maybe the northern lights, and then stepping into this warm, glowing haven. But what about the cold? Even with an open fire, Lapland winters are no joke.
That's the best part. They've thought of everything. In winter, the Kota restaurant stays wonderfully warm with floor heating, so you don't even need to wear your jacket inside. You can truly relax and enjoy the warmth without bundling up.
Floor heating. That's brilliant. There's nothing worse than being cold indoors, especially when you're trying to enjoy a meal. So you're cozy, you're eating incredible food cooked over an open fire, surrounded by good company, and are there, adult beverages?
Oh, absolutely. It's fully licensed for selling alcoholic drinks, so you can pair that glow-fried salmon with a nice Finnish beer or a glass of wine, really rounding out the whole experience. It sounds like the perfect spot for special dinners or lunches, doesn't it?
It really does. I'm already mentally planning a trip. What about groups or events? Because a space like that, so atmospheric, would be incredible for a celebration or even a unique corporate retreat.
They totally cater to that. The Kota restaurant is actually perfect for groups and organizing events and celebrations. They even mention that if you're interested in booking, you just contact them, and they'll provide an offer and special menus tailor-made for the Kota restaurant. So it's not just a one-size-fits-all situation.
That's a huge plus. Tailor-made menus mean they really care about the experience. It adds that personal touch. So this Kota restaurant is next to Hotel Korpikartano. Tell me about the hotel itself. Where does one stay after such an epic dinner?
Right, so Hotel Korpikartano sounds equally enchanting. It's designed for those who want to experience the beauty of nature in quiet and cozy accommodation. And get this, every room has a view of the Mennisjärvi lake. Imagine waking up to that every morning.
A lake view in Lapland? Okay, now you're just showing off, Adon. That's stunning. Are we talking about big, impersonal hotel chains or something more intimate?
Oh, definitely intimate. They offer hotel rooms and studios with kitchens housed in 2 separate accommodation buildings. There are 28 rooms in total, so it's not massive, which I think adds to that cozy, peaceful vibe they're aiming for. A kitchen in a studio is a game changer for longer stays too, if you want to make your own breakfast or snacks.
That's fantastic. Having a kitchen really does make a difference. It gives you flexibility, especially if you have specific dietary needs or just want to enjoy a quiet morning coffee in your room overlooking the lake. So where exactly is Menisjärvi?
Menisjärvi is a small Sami village in Finnish Lapland right on Lake Menisjärvi. So you're really in the heart of the indigenous Sami culture, which is fascinating. It's not completely isolated, though. The bigger village of INARI, which is known as the center of Finnish Sami culture, is just a 30-minute drive away. So you have that balance of seclusion and cultural access.
That's a really interesting detail, being in a Sami village. It adds so much more depth to the experience than just staying in a generic hotel. And 30 minutes to Inari means you can explore more of the culture if you wish, but still retreat to the quiet of Menisjärvi. Has the hotel always been a hotel?
Actually, it has a cool history. Until 2005, Korpikartano served as a Sami village school for children in the surrounding areas. Can you imagine? And then in 2009, it opened its doors to guests. So it has this incredible past as a place of learning and community for the Sami people.
Wow, a former Sami school. That's incredibly charming and meaningful. It gives the place a real soul, doesn't it? You're not just staying in a building, you're staying in a piece of local history. That just makes it even more appealing.
It really does. It's not just a beautiful location, it has a story. And speaking of location, it's also near Lemmenjoki National Park, which is Finland's largest national park. So, for anyone who loves hiking, exploring, or just being immersed in pristine wilderness, it's perfect.
Finland's largest national park? That's a serious claim to fame. That sounds like an adventurer's dream. So you've got the cultural aspect, the natural beauty, incredible food. What about the overarching vibe? What kind of traveler would this appeal to most?
They describe Hotel Korpikartano as ideal for those seeking peace and quiet. It's not about bustling nightlife or constant activities. It's about reconnecting with nature and finding tranquility. The absolute luxury of nature and silence, as they put it.
The luxury of nature and silence. I absolutely love that phrasing. In our modern, always-on world, silence truly is a luxury, isn't it? To go somewhere where you're not constantly bombarded by noise and information, where you can just be, that's incredibly appealing.
Right? And speaking of natural wonders, there's one more thing that makes this place incredibly special, especially for certain times of the year: the aurora borealis. The aurora season is long in Menisjärvi and Inari, and Hotel Korpikartano is actually famous among aurora hunters.
Oh my gosh, the northern lights. I knew we had to get to that. To be able to see those ethereal lights dancing in the sky from a place that's already so peaceful and nestled in nature, with a lake view that's like hitting the jackpot of travel experiences.
It truly is. Imagine you've just finished that incredible glow-fried salmon dinner by the open fire in the Kota Restaurant, and then you step outside, look up, and the sky is just exploding with color. That's the kind of memory that lasts a lifetime.
I can only imagine. And because it's known for aurora hunters, I bet they have good viewing spots or even offer tours to maximize your chances, don't they?
I would absolutely assume so. A place that's famous for it would definitely understand the needs of aurora chasers. The remoteness and lack of light pollution around Menisjärvi must be incredible for viewing conditions. And being right on Lake Menisjärvi, you'd get those stunning reflections too.
Reflections of the northern lights on a still lake. Okay, Adon, you've officially moved this from dream trip to must-book-now trip. It just sounds like such a complete experience, doesn't it? From the unique dining to the cozy stay, the history, the nature, and then the cosmic show.
It really does cover all the bases. For anyone looking to truly unplug, immerse themselves in a different culture, and witness some of the most breathtaking natural phenomena on Earth, this seems like the place. It's not just a hotel and a restaurant, it's an entire world unto itself.
And the fact that it used to be a Sami school just gives it that extra layer of authenticity and heart. You're supporting a local business that's deeply rooted in its community and history. I find that incredibly important when choosing travel destinations now.
Agreed. It's about conscious travel, isn't it? Choosing places that offer more than just a bed, but an actual connection. And the tailor-made menus for groups at Kota, the option of studios with kitchens, it shows a thoughtfulness in their service that really stands out.
It really does. I'm imagining a small family gathering or a really special milestone birthday dinner in that Kota restaurant, everyone gathered around the fire, sharing stories. With the snow falling softly outside, it just sounds so picturesque and wholesome.
Exactly. And then after dinner, a short, maybe snowy walk back to your warm Lakeview room at Korpikartano. That's the kind of evening that feels truly restorative and magical. No need for a jacket inside, remember, so you're comfortable from start to finish.
Oh, that floor heating detail is truly a game changer. No cold feet, just pure warmth and comfort. It's those little touches that really elevate an experience from good to absolutely unforgettable. And the glow-fried salmon, I'm still stuck on that.
Me too. It sounds like the kind of dish that becomes a core memory of the trip. The taste of fresh, local ingredients cooked with traditional methods over an open fire. That's authenticity you can taste.
So, to recap, we're talking about a traditional Lappish hut restaurant, Kota, seating up to 50 people, with an open fire for cooking and ambiance, floor heating, licensed bar, tailor-made menus, all next to a cozy 28-room hotel, Korpikartano, with lake views.
Spot on. And the hotel is a former Sami village school, nestled in a small Sami village, Menisjärvi, near Finland's largest national park, Lemmenjoki, and it's a prime spot for Northern Lights viewing. Basically, it's the ultimate Lapland retreat for peace, nature, and unique experiences.
I think you've just planned my next dream vacation, Adon. The luxury of nature and silence truly sounds like what my soul needs. Maybe we should start a travel fund just for this trip.
I'm absolutely in. Who wouldn't want to welcome the luxury of nature and silence and a little glow-fried salmon into their lives? It just sounds like the perfect blend of adventure and serene relaxation. I can't wait.